What's up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be reacting to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. A lot of big stories to talk about, but before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button. Let's try to get to 150 likes on this video. It'd be very much appreciated. And of course, hit the subscribe button and let's get into it. So we're going to start off with the shocking news in football over the past 24 hours, and that is that Thomas Tuchel has been sacked by the PSG board. Confirmed, game over, and the new manager is coming. Official announcement expected soon. So Thomas Tuchel, the PSG manager, after winning 4-0 on the weekend, has been sacked by PSG. What a shock. And Fabrizio Romano and every top journalist is reporting that Mauricio Pochettino will be taking the job. Fabrizio Romano says that Mauricio Pochettino, with his lawyers and the PSG board, are in contact for 24 hours to reach an agreement. Poch is expected to become the new manager of PSG on the next hours when every detail will be sorted. Here we go is coming. What a big move by PSG and the board. And the reason why I bring this up is, of course, Barcelona faced PSG in the round of 16 of the Champions League. Everyone thought we were down and dusted. And now there is a little glimmer of hope because Pochettino has to, implement his system, all this sort of stuff. And he won't have enough time to do it because we are almost a month. We are a month and a little bit away from the first round of the Champions League, round of 16. Pochettino has that much time to prepare, essentially. He's going to have to, do his best to integrate his philosophy quickly. And I do think this now gives Barcelona a little bit of hope to move on to round 16. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you like this appointment? Do you think it will benefit Barcelona? Of course, when Barcelona faced Tottenham, when Pochettino was the manager, we pretty much beat them every single time. Of course, some of them, the games are a bit difficult, but usually we got over the line. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. For me, personally, I do think this is going to give Barcelona a little bit of a chance in the Champions League. Of course, integrating a new system, a new manager being hired. We've seen this before with Napoli. We've seen this before with a bunch of teams that faced us. Of course, Manchester United, when we faced them in the quarterfinals, they disappointed Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So this will be, I think, put Barcelona a bit, bring the percentage up. It was probably 70% PSG, 30% Barcelona. Now I think it's bringing it to like a 55-45 kind of situation. So I have a little bit of optimism going into this match now. Of course, it is still going to be a very difficult game. But Pochettino is the new manager of PSG. So the next thing I want to talk about is the presidential election for Barcelona. Of course, it is set for January 24th. Presidential candidates collected their ballots the other day. Now I want to talk about a lot of reports coming in from the Barcelona media. First, I want to talk about Sandro Rosell asking Joan Laporta not to show up for this election. They recently met at a breakfast. Both have seen each other twice and talked about the election. Now, we all know Sandro Rosell is a good friend of Joan Laporta and, of course, was under his board at the beginning. He's recommending that he does not run. And of course, we all know the former president of Barcelona, Josep Bartomeu. Cat Radio are reporting that former Barcelona president Josep Bartomeu is still a member of the club, of course, and he is expected to vote for Joan Laporta in the upcoming elections. Now, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. I think there's something dodgy going on. Of course, Laporta is the greatest president to ever, president Barcelona, but this is going to be a little bit dodgy for me because if Sandro Rosell is recommending him not to run, and then now Bartomeu is voting for him, is there a connection there? I'm not too sure, but there is something fishy going on. The fact that Bartomeu is even voting in this election is a shock to me in the first place, but the fact he's voting for Joan Laporta is something I would, keep my eyes on. And something else I'd keep my eye on is a reporter did a survey with most of the Barcelona members and asked them who they would vote for. So this is not, the election, data confirmed. This is just some of the members he took, probably around 10,000. He asked them who would they vote for. 78% said Joan Laporta. 9.7% said Victor Font. Jordi Ferrer got 2.4%. Now this is a big margin. I think Laporta is going to walk this election, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think any candidate has any chance in hell. I think Laporta will walk and definitely win this election. Of course, I would love to see Victor Font win this election. Of course, he brings a new philosophy. He brings a new style. Of course, Laporta brings a good style as well. But these links with Bartomeu are, starting to concern me. I do think Laporta will succeed, of course. But the margin is huge. It is huge. That's like a 70% margin. If there were debates, I think Font would have a chance. But with no debate, I don't think there's going to be any debates. So Joan Laporta is going to absolutely walk this election. This survey has been done by at least like half the members. And they're all saying Laporta. That's crazy. This came to a shock. I thought at least Victor Font would have maybe 30 to 40%, and then Laporta would have maybe like 60, something like that. But the gap is just massive. So I know a lot of you guys want Victor Font in the comments. I know a lot of you guys want Joan Laporta. Do these Bartomeu, Joan Laporta links concern you? Let me know down below. It is a bit dodgy to me. So yesterday, Ronald Koeman did an interview with Barca TV talking about, we're halfway through the season, how are you feeling? Kind of like a half-season review from his perspective. So we're going to read it and see what he says. starts off by saying, I played a lot of games here and the fans always helped. So without them and with just us on the pitch, it's been very difficult, but it's been the same for other teams too. We're all facing the difficulties because of COVID. I am 57 and I've coached for several years, but I don't want to still be a coach when I'm 70. Now was the right time to come here. Pedri and Ansu, it's always nice to talk about youngsters. They deserve it, but they are also players that still have a lot to learn. But what Ansu and Pedri have been doing at the age of 17 or 18 is just a big team at Barcelona is something very big. Pedri has come from La Masia very young and has already played against teams like Madrid and Juventus and is doing fantastically. Leo is older than before, although he's a player who still wants to be in the games and especially win them. He trains hard every day, he's very engaged, and I like to speak with my players, and I always speak with Leo about things and other things because he is the captain. Resting Messi in theory is the same for every player. If he is fit to play and good enough, then he will. Any coach that comes to Barcelona has to win and make people happy. You could have a good name and have been here before as a player, but ultimately it comes down to the trophies and what you win. So that's Koeman basically saying that, look, we are doing a little bit difficult, but that's because of lack of fans. He thinks that if there were fans in the stadium, if fans were in football, we'd be a bit higher up in the table. But again, it's the same for every team, like you said. Talks about how he took his dream job as a Barcelona manager, saying, look, the opportunity came to me for a second time. I didn't want to lose it because I knew in the future it may be a bit difficult for me to get it. Of course, talks about Pedri and Ansu Fati, talking about how good they're doing, especially at their young age, playing in, Clásicos, playing in Juventus games. Talking about the big jump that Pedri made from Las Palmas to the Barcelona first team and how remarkable he's been doing, but of course, he also still needs to improve. Talks about Messi, how he's having a different career at Barcelona this season, but he's still, 100% engaged, 100% committed. He talks about how he talks to all the players in the team, but especially talks to Leo because, of course, he's the captain. Also states that Barcelona have to win trophies in order to be successful. So that's good that he knows that because, I don't think we're on track to win any trophies this season. So this is him reassuring us that, look, we do know the priority is to win trophies and we are aiming for them. Let's hope that Koeman can win something this season because otherwise I don't see him, surviving the summer. So just a quick update on one of the transfers we talked about yesterday, which of course was Squadron Mustafi. Christian Falk, one of the top journalists in Germany, and of course Mustafi's German. He came out saying that FC Barcelona are indeed interested in Mustafi, but no decision has been made yet. So this is the top journalist confirming that Barcelona are actually interested in Mustafi. That is crazy. Whoever wants Mustafi at the club, just sack him off now. How are we going to take an Arsenal reject to Barcelona? We're already stacked in center backs. We have Piqué, Lenglet, Umtiti, Araujo, Minguetta, and we have Eric Garcia coming. And we still technically have Todibo. 7 center backs. And you still want to bring in Mustafi as an emergency loan. Minguetta's doing the job. Araujo's doing the job. Lenglet, a little bit of dip, but hopefully he comes back. Same with Umtiti coming back from injury. Of course, Piqué will be back soon. Why do we need a Mustafi? Why? I stand by what I said yesterday. I do feel like this is his agent trying to, bring up his transfer value, make him, a bit more aware in the transfer market. But if Christian Falk is coming out and saying that Barcelona are indeed interested, but no decision has been made yet, it just shows whoever's running this club at the moment, Tusquets and his buddies, just need to go ASAP. Another story that came out yesterday coming from Mundo Deportivo, saying that in Portugal, they assured that Benfica have offered Carlos Alena a 4-year contract worth $5 million a year. However, sources close to the player have denied the offer and insist that Alena is focused on Barcelona. So it looks like Mundo Deportivo are rumoring that Benfica have offered Alena a 4-year contract with a big pay as well, but Alena said that he is focused on Barcelona, which is a good thing, but I do still think that he may leave on loan in January, because we all know that if he doesn't get playing time, he's going to dip. Did it under Valverde, he'll probably do it again here, but it's good to know that he does not want to leave Barcelona and he wants to try his best to succeed. So that's him rejecting an offer from Benfica, which shows his determination for the club. So yesterday we ended off this video about a funny story about the basketball player being left because he was having talks with Real Madrid. I think this story at the end of this video tops it off. So of course Messi broke Pele's record on the weekend of 644 goals. To celebrate that record, Budweiser are sending out personal bottles to each goalkeeper Messi has scored against in his past career, with some goalkeepers getting more than one. All bottles will include a different number, which refers to the goal that Messi scored. So basically, Budweiser have thought of probably the best marketing campaign I've ever seen in my life. They are sending out 644 bottles of beers to the goalkeepers that conceded one of Lionel Messi's 644 goals. The keeper that got the most bottles of beers was Diego Alves from Valencia. Second was Iker Casillas of Real Madrid. Imagine your Casillas, right? You're chilling at home and you get sent 17 cases of beer from Messi with his number on it. That is just another level of marketing from Budweiser. You have to say player proud to them. I think Buffon Kappa Rizabalaga and All Black were the main ones that got theirs first, and they were posing with it. It's all over social media. I think All Black even sent a tweet to Messi saying, "Look, I don't like conceding goals. If I had to choose one person to concede a goal to, it'd be you. Thank you for the gift." And it's like, this is a hats off to Budweiser, man. They just did a great marketing campaign. And the funny thing is that when Budweiser told Messi about the campaign, his concern was for the goalkeepers that aren't comfortable with alcohol. He suggested that the non-alcoholic beer be sent to the Muslim keepers, as well as the omitted goalkeeper, kept anonymous, who is known for being a recovered alcoholic. So Messi was agreeing with the campaign and said, look, for the keepers that, don't drink, or the ones that are, recovering alcoholics, send them something different. What a justice that is for Messi, caring about the keepers. But I am shocked by this, marketing campaign. Imagine that. Imagine getting a random bottle in the mail that just says 371 and it says a picture of Messi. Like, what a marketing campaign by Budweiser. So that's my reaction to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Let me know your comments down below. Let me know your thoughts on the Thomas Tuchel being sacked and Pochettino being appointed. What I really want you guys to let me know down below is, do you see anything in this Laporta Bartomeu connection? A lot of people on Twitter saying, look, Laporta didn't really do anything. He just, presented himself as a candidate while Victor Font, grinded and helped with the motion of no confidence, getting it out there. And then now Bartomeu is voting for him, which is, a little bit weird. So let me know your thoughts on that down below. And of course, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Take care and Forza Barca.